Hey guys, welcome back to Cardinal Strength Corner for May 2017. Summer training is right around the corner, and what we like to do on the front end of our summer training is polish up on our speed mechanics with our players on the front end so that when we get to the back end of the summer, it's a natural habit for our athletes as we're getting closer to camp. We're going to show two very simple drills today that are actually going to work three different variables with our linear speed training, all right, so that we can fight time a little bit and we're able to get a lot of good work on the front end of our warming up before we start getting into our actual speed training, okay? First thing that we're going to show today is working what we call arm action, okay? And a lot of coaches like to separate this and make it a drill of its own, all right? Because we're trying to fight time all the time in the summer, all right, we're actually going to make sure that our arm action is being worked while we're doing drills out here on the field, okay? And what we're going to do is take a simple TheraBand here, all right? I'm going to put one end on the back of my tricep. I'm going to put one in the crease between my thumb and my index finger. All right, and what that forces me to do is keep my elbow at a 90-degree angle. All right, we're always teaching chin to pocket with our linear speed training. All right, so this is a good tool to use, all right, as we start to do some of these linear speed drills. A lot of times with your athletes, you'll see guys working, all right, extension and flexion at the elbow and not really working that arm action the way that you want to help bring yourself downfield with any type of running. Okay, so we're gonna do this with some of our drills, all right, that we show today. All right, now I've got both set right here. All right, and the first drill we're actually going to teach is a very simple and very slow, low intensity drill that we call the A march. Okay, and what we're looking for here, all right, is a good angle at the knee. All right, I want to make sure it's above my hip. I want my toe dorsiflex, as we call it, where the toe is pointed towards the shin. All right, I want opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, and we're looking for ground reaction force. So the ability for my foot to drive down into the ground and get the next leg up as fast as possible, all right, while the rest of the drill moves relatively slow. It's going to look like this. All right, now we might do this drill for about 10 yards. All right, take a couple minutes to coach it up, make sure our players understand what needs to change to make it a little bit better on the second time coming around. All right, and then we'll bring it on back. All right, once we get feeling comfortable with that drill, all right, we're going to start into our skip series, okay? And when we talk skip series, we're really talking about the A skip. All right, so it's the same as the A march with that close knee angle, okay? And we're going to start really low, all right? We don't want to bring that knee too high yet. All right, we want to make sure we understand, all right, again, ground reaction force, getting the next leg up as the other leg's coming down, all right, and then gradually lifting the knee higher and higher. All right, so if you look at a very simple skip, it's going to look like this. Second progression into this is what's going to be called a short A skip. All right, so not bringing the knee quite to the hip just yet, but it is slightly higher than what we just did previously, and it'll look like this. All right, and then lastly, we're going to go through an entire A skip now. So now we're really going more range of motion, all right, but we still want to react off the ground just as fast as the first two drills. All right, so between the A march, between the skip series, all right, and incorporating good arm action while we're doing those drills, all right, that's a good way to really polish up on some of your linear speed mechanics. All right, as you get into the rest of the summer, hopefully these drills are going to help your athletes, all right, make this stuff more natural habit, all right, as you get closer to camp. Hope you guys enjoy this. We'll see you next month.